Hello, I'm Bodo. I'm a passionate overtone singer and teacher, and today I give you a 3-minute crash course in overtone singing. So, overtone singing actually has been a discovery from the avant-garde music in the 60s, and different musicians have been experimenting back then with vowel sounds, and they discovered that between vowels something special is happening, and this is also the key for this small crash course. We're just gonna discover what's gonna be happening between vowels, and as you transit from one vowel to another, you will see this is where the magic happens. This is where the overtones are hiding out. But be aware that your brain might not be yet able to perceive the overtones, because what the brain usually does, it filters out a lot of the informations, rather most of the informations that come from our environment, and this is just to protect us from overwhelmment. And one thing that the brain usually filters out, if you're not used to it, are the overtones, although the overtones are all over the place. So what we're actually doing when we engage with overtone singing is we first untrain the brain from the filtering, and at the same time we train the brain to perceive the overtones, because they're already there, and that's great news. That means we are not creating anything. We just work with what is already in your voice, because your voice consists out of many overtones, and that gives it its structure, like its timbre, how it sounds. So also if you engage with overtone singing over a longer period of time, actually the timbre and the structure of your voice will eventually change and become more harmonic. And how we do this is like you gonna choose your favorite vowels, which you feel most attracted to. Usually you can say, okay, you could start with a U that's quite deep, an U rather than a U actually, because here we also have to say, it's very important that the vowel you start with and the vowel you end with are very clearly defined, and specific languages have them very clearly defined, like for example German, in contrast to other languages where the vowel is not really clear but already contains overtones, like in French, for example, you have this a lot of music, or it's not my chosen language, so so clearly defined. So let's start with an U, and then you're gonna transit to an A, and then from the A to an E. So U-A-I, but we use this pronunciation from German, which is U, A, and E. So and the other way around. And that's basically it. And between the vowels, you might have heard, okay, there is something changing, something happening, and this is where all the overtones are hanging out. So you can do this with all vowels, so get them all, like O, A, I, U, E. Also you can use Ü, Ä, and Ö, and then try out what's happening between them. Just another example is from U to Ü and I. yeah, way back. So yeah, have fun exploring what's happening between the vowels, and this is your first and most essential step to overtone singing.